Hello there folks, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be playing, it's a pretty popular game nowadays, you might have heard it, called Rimworld. And picked it up while it was on sale, because it very rarely ever goes on sale. It was the largest sale I've seen, so I picked her up. And for those of you who don't know, it's essentially a kind of like a colony building game slash survival game, in a similar vein to something like Dwarf Fortress. Certainly a very unique game, and truthfully, I've played a single game of it, got about 5 hours in, and I can say with certainty that I really like this game. The only thing I don't have is I don't have all these expansions here, because the expansions cost as much as the game itself. So I'm not too awful keen on buying them quite yet. I'm going to see how the base is. So I'm just going to hop right into it with a new colony, the crash and landed scenario. Guess you can make your own scenarios. Now, as it comes to the storyteller, I've heard of both of these two, but I've heard a whole lot more about Randy Random, and truthfully, I think I'm going to go with Randy. Because in the tutorial one, they give you, I think it's Cassandra Classic. I don't remember. But I am going to pick Randy Random. I can tell you I don't want to quite do something like this, because these are very hard, but I don't want something like peaceful or even community builder. There needs to be some challenge here, so I think adventure story is good to go for. I'm gonna hop right oh, okay. What's this? I'll do the reload anytime just in case the game decides to crash, but if I lose my colony, that's it. If I lose my colony, everybody dies. There ain't going to be going back. There ain't going to be no sort of saves coming, so you can hold me to that. Yeah, it's a good enough seed. Failure. So if you want my seed, there you go. I don't know, I guess generate 50%, 30% for now. It's my first game. Overall rainfall. Here's the thing, is I don't think it's a matter of this is hard, this is easy. I think there's trade-offs for, obviously, if the overall temperature is high, you don't get bad winters, but you get horrible summers. So I'll leave temperature the same. I'll leave all this the same. Map size, 62,000 cells. Starting season. I am going to change this to spring just so I don't get a winter start. I am still pretty new, so I definitely need the year to prepare for winter. And I don't see any reason to change these. I guess I could add them if I wanted to. And that's it, we're generating, because I don't have all the DLCs to worry about, because I think every DLC gives you another thing to try and go for. Okay. So, what biome is this here? Boreal Forest. Yeah, if I go down here, though, probably better growing season. Oh, what did I do? Okay, terrain. Could go for a desert start, I guess. Just trying to think here. Maybe a temperate... Oh, that's a temperate swamp. Temperate forest. Temperate forest with... Temperate forest with small hills, I think, will work. I got a nice growing period, a decent amount of rainfall. Animals can graze. And it's forageable. Yeah, I could always build real close to the ocean. But no. Also, this leaves me a fair amount away from people I think will be particularly hostile. Okay, I'm going to pick something good. I think I'll go with what I had before. So we're going to crash land right here. So if you want to load up this seed, well, here's where I am at the Porcupine Leg range. Small hills. Movement difficulty, not bad. Average temperature's workable. I think this is the one. Now is... These ones are selected. I might just go with them if they're good enough. So we got a ranger. Okay, not bad. And then he's a ranger. Good at shooting, good at plants. So he was kind of like an infiltrator of sorts. Tough trait. And then, obviously, I'm still not the best at determining what are actually the good skills to have. I mean, I can tell stuff like artistic's not needed, intellectual is research-based, but it's not needed. Early on, stuff like shooting actually means he can tame animals. I see. You know what? I'll actually keep you. You are good. We've got... Oh, I probably should... Look at how old they are. 59, 62, 50. Eh, not the oldest. They're the oldest in the bunch. We got a forester, an industrial orphan, forester, plants, animals. You have a lot of overlap with Timon Plus, Mr. Rick Cordova. Yeah, I'm not certain I like your health conditions, though. Okay. Mining. Well, I mean, it's something out there. I do need somebody decent with construction. So I might actually swap you with... I think I'm going to swap Brody in for Cordova. And then, yeah, because you're also decent at melee, so you can have the knife we start out with. Child spy, and then recruiter. Cannot doctor. Well, that's not honestly too important, because we have... I guess it's going to need to be Proust that does it. Yeah, an old gunshot wound. Yeah. Some high pain values. He was a shop kid, and then policeman. So decent at shooting, decent at melee, also good with animals. Not the best with crafting. But you are the most intellectual of the bunch. Psychic sensitivity, great memory, creepy breathing. Alright, I'm satisfied with him. I mean, the medical is a little low, mining is a little low, but I think we're going to be good to go with this, so we're just going to get right into it. Alright, and so we've loaded into it. At the first day of spring, the three of you awaken your crypto, sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape ship before the ship is torn apart. Land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. So, where did they land? Because right now I'm seeing an abandoned building and a turkey. I actually do not know how to get rid of this. Alright, so we're here now, and we have, on my previous colony, I actually ended up using one of these as a building because I had a nice, would have been about this big. I had a pretty nice set of buildings that were, I had my sleeping quarters, a sort of workshop, which was still considered a bedroom because I had a medical bed in there and stuff like that. And I had an arsonist, and only one person out of the three could firefight, and the arsonist ended up burning down the entire complex. So I moved into one of these because they are fireproof. For now, though, what I am going to do is just get people equipped here. So, I already forget who's who. Who's the good shooter? Tom is the good shooter, so you get the bolt-action rifle. You are the person that's going to be good at stabbing people, so you can take the knife, which leaves you with the revolver. You're very lucky, Turkey, or I would have blasted you. Need colonists. Yeah, okay, so they've got nothing because they just landed. When it comes to gear, flak suit should be worn by somebody that actually needs it. Well, if you've got the knife, you should probably wear this. Wear this and the pants. And, oh, the flak vest. Okay, so I think the most pressing matter would be this. If anybody is new to this game, one thing I will highly recommend is setting manual priorities. Because the way that it gets done here, you can only check or uncheck. You can't set what you'd like them to do first. You're stuck with the order that it is up here. Which means, if you have somebody you need researching and you want them to do that quite a lot, you have to make it so that they basically can't do anything else. Why are you naked? What are you missing? Oh. Then go throw some pants on. There you go. We can focus on. Oh, it is a little bit cold out. Maybe I should have started in summer. Looks like nobody picked up any injuries though. In fact, you don't even have cryo sleep sickness. You're just constantly in pain. So are you. I get the feeling I get the feeling you're going to be absolutely lovely with breaks. And there's all that. So, I think the first thing to do... I could have them just wall this entire thing in. But no. No, I'll have them... Firstly... I know veterans of the game, they're definitely gonna notice just how green I am at this. So that's storage. Pick those up. Pick those up. Pick those up. Oh, we got a cat. Are you trained to do anything? No. Then again, I don't think you're going to be much help in a fight. Is the cat injured? No. Yeah, I just... You're not going to be too much use in a fight, I don't think. Unless I can sick you on this turkey. That does mean I can use the animal tamer to tame some people. Man, it's pretty good to tame this turkey. And allow... I don't really go grab the steel because the steel never deteriorates by the looks of it. As for this, I'll just... Well, no, I should set these now. Always make firefighting top priority because I don't like everything burning down. And this also top priority because if you're dying, you do need to get to a bed. Oh, you... Okay, yeah, I'll just leave you as doctored. Bed rest. I leave that as a 3, same with basic. I'll do same with warden, we're probably not going to have. Tame, train. So you're all pretty good at this. I'll make you a 2 on that. Make you a 3. Cooking, I'll leave that to you. Make you a 2. Hunting. Put you as 2 on hunting. Construct 3. Hey, you're no good at it. Growing doesn't matter because we're not growing anything right now. Same with mining. Plant cutting I'll set as a 3. Admittedly, this is just kind of... There's a lot better ways to set this up. I'm still figuring it out. Now, who's got the... You got the research, so research will be top for you. Providing you get through the entire list. So the way it'll go, instead of just going down the list, like with Tom here, he will firefight first, be a patient second, research third, and then so on and so forth. Like with Bruce, once he gets through these, he'll jump to handle, hunt, and then probably jump back to these. Smithing, again, these don't matter a lot because I don't have anything for them. Then haul, clean. Clean I usually put as a 4. It's honestly not that important unless you got nothing else to do. And sometimes they just don't have anything better to do. I'm kind of paranoid after how that whole fire broke out. So, just looking here, because I also want to see if we have any ancient dangers around. Looks... what is this? Sandstone. I was wondering where I might be able to get compacted steel. Not that I need a whole lot. There's compacted steel. We do have a lot of good animals around. I do like to see that. Okay, there we are. That's an ancient danger there. That is for later. So, if I make it to later, who knows? Maybe Randy will take me out of the game almost immediately. Compacted machinery. I don't know if that just drops component. Yeah, when you get component for mining it. Well, definitely a lot of unused buildings around. I think I am actually going to turn this into a building. But for now, I'm just going to build a very basic barracks. In fact, what I'll start with first is the beds. I should set this. For now, that seems reasonable. Because they should get all their sleep here. They have an hour after they go to sleep and before they go to sleep, and the rest of the time they're working. Okay. Furniture, beds. Not there. Animal sleeping spot for Ita. And I know that they're going to complain about... I need a torch lamp. I know for a fact they're going to complain about waking up in the middle of the night, but I can't do anything about that for now. This is just here, so you have a place to go and sleep at night. We'll get that set for now. What you coming off to do? Getting a meal? Okay. 2 different types of recreation. I can fix that, actually. I'll let you build a horseshoe pin right there. Oh, yes. I almost forgot that you need to set the roofing area. I'm so glad that doesn't cost anything. So this will give them a bed to sleep in tonight, as well as hopefully a warm enough one with the torch. What is that noise? Are you good, my man? Oh, probably from cryosleep sickness. Right on my silver, man? Come on now. Ooh, that's nasty. Well, I guess I should set this. Yeah, home area there. I'm just going to go ahead and claim most of this for now, because I do intend to use this building here. I'll just fill in the walls with wood. What's the food looking like? We got a decent amount of food for now. Orders. Chop wood. We will need some of this, so chop a few of these trees down. There we go. Okay, I feel confident in saying that the first bits of this are coming together. Construction botched. Okay. You should now be indoors, and you are in fact heating up. Unowned. They should just set themselves in. I mean, it's an awful barracks. So it should just... I should just set the owner automatically. If it doesn't, that's kind of ridiculous. Are any of you not wearing pants? Yeah, you weren't enough for my liking. Okay, I also want to check, did anybody go and tame that turkey? No? Well, I guess it's not vitally important that we go tame a turkey, because then I gotta feed it. Or it should feed itself. Let's see, any dangerous animals? Oh, spoilage and freezers, yes. It'll be a little bit until I get power, so I just set them in a separate area for now. Oh, I hate these things, these boom rats. Where are you at? Whenever it was raining, I always liked to have somebody with a good shooting skill go and shoot the boom rats and boomalopes, because of just how dangerous fires were. Yeah, we have a decent amount of fauna. And potentially even a predator go tame if we go tame the cougar. And yeah, the schedule should work out for now. Let's see, when do they go to sleep? At the 22nd hour. I guess there's no work for them to do. So I'll just let this play out. I'm thinking... temperature... This does need power. Yeah, it does need power. Yeah, I guess they're throwing that around. Stargazing. Is the cat happy? Cat seems happy enough. I know there's a way to do planning since you don't actually build it right away. There it is, planning. I don't quite want to put the materials into fixing this building right away. I'm thinking a workshop right over here would do some good. Maybe like this. Something like that with a crafting spot, a proper butcher's table. I think that means they won't build it. A stove to go with it. Which means all the steel, I'll let them grab that. What am I looking to do? Come on now. And Stonecutter's table would actually be nice to have because of how much stone's lying around. I could easily mine all of this out. No, I want to throw a simple research bench into the mix. And I actually think that'll work. And don't build for now. I don't think I'm missing anything. So you know what? I actually will get the structure built. Just so I can get the basics up. And let that go. Where is it? Yeah, it's a little chilly out right now. Right in here, I believe it's this one. I can see where the fertile ground is. There's a large patch of fertile ground here. And over here. I could grow over here. But around me, it's moderately good for growth. Yeah. Okay, good. Need warm clothes. Yeah, not a lot I can do about that, but we're in spring. So assuming they can get through the spring, I don't need to make warm clothes until the winter time. Also, it's 66 in here, so you shouldn't be suffering any negative effects. So, yeah, it's actually a fairly good starting map. I'm very happy with the mix that we've gotten. Yeah, I guess he's going to get started on that. I will also give the orders, just because we're going to need quite a bit of wood to get started. Just cut down most of the trees around us, because these will regrow eventually once the stumps deteriorate. Yeah, that food should last us a while. It's not deteriorating particularly fast. Construction botched. Love to see it. And there's a fox. Man, go take Miss Fox if we can do it. Because I'd love to have that fox as a potential hunting party. Eclipse? Huh. That just means it's a little dark out. Speaking of darkness... Oh, did I already set the... I know I must sound clueless, but... Okay, I did not know that it automatically sets the roof there. Thought I had to do that myself. I don't know if this will work, but I'd love it if it did. Because if I can set most of this as a roofed area, this stuff will stop deteriorating. And since I forgot about it... Where are you? No, not temperature. Put a torch in here so it's not so dark. Hey, they can build a roof over it. Just so this stuff stops deteriorating for being unroofed. See, I just cut it way on down. I do need a proper storage shed for stuff, because stuff like medicine will deteriorate. But I do have more time. I've got 57 days. So the eclipse is happening. Be careful there, kitty cat. I really don't want you to get hunted. Aw, what? Man, I did not realize stuff was even out there. Yeah, why not? Get the red fox. And since those are there, I may as well allow them to build these. And because I know they'll complain if I don't put them in, I give you some some stools to work at, because they cost. Yeah, that's more wood than I thought. Still doesn't cost that much. What do I want them to research first? Now, this might be the wrong line of thinking to somebody that is an expert at this game and knows the exact order that you're supposed to go for research. But I did pemmican for a preserved food source I could fall back on in hard times, and then I went down recurve bow and great bow just to give everybody in the colony a ranged weapon. Tree sowing and this I could see a lot more if we were going down the route of being traders. We do have people with good social skills. I could grow that and then sell it. Socials 14, socials 11, and 12. That may not be a bad idea to go down, because I believe that you need good social people for trade. Regardless, I like taking pemmican just to hedge my bets. I've got emergency food to fall back on. You may as well just keep this door open, because this stuff's considered outside anyway. Also, because these doors take forever to open. Man, you botched the construction of my store. I think the work schedule's still good. And I do want to sort out the food situation. Well, we still got these survival meals. I guess I could afford to hold off a bit longer on them. I didn't get them from over here. Here's that fox. Need warm clothes. I'll make them up. Is this considered a workshop? It's considered a laboratory, an awful one. Alrighty. So something I would like to do, but I don't think we have anything to do it with. Here, I need to haul that stuff out of here. What am I looking for? Come on. I'm just going to have them dump stuff over here beside this building for stuff I really don't want, like anything like this. Not entirely necessary, but I'll have them haul it over here anyway. So anyway, as I was looking at it, I wanted to look at the fertility here. I think having, well, actually, that's right over the nearest fertility zone. Right like so. So I can grow stuff over here. One thing it is telling me is it should get some defenses up. And looking at it, the issue is I'm not certain altogether where they're going to come from. Yeah, I don't have sandbags, so I need to build them out of wood. So my guess is build a few of these barricade posts. One there. One here. Because I figure they might come up this way, or this way, or they can get caught here. And if they spawn over here, they likely have to come through here. Now if they come through here, they'll either get caught into this, or they'll get caught into a little barricade here. Okay, that should do that. Now I don't want to make this an totally extra long episode. Yeah. No need to worry about these. I don't want to make this an absolutely extra long episode, so I think I'm going to cut it here, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and thanks for watching.